Okay, I'm back. So a recap. Last time I was talking on the last tape. I was talking about gas prices, and so prices went up under Bush. Cause under Bush, I went from L.A. I went from living in L.A. to Vegas. When I lived in Vegas, though, the gas was like in the one something. You could catch it one something, two, little over two. But in LA, gas had really went up over three, over four. So I went from LA to Vegas, stayed there 14 months. And then I came back to California. I went to Palm Springs. And use my spoon. And while I was there, gas went up high. It got to almost $6. It was ridiculous. So then President Obama got in office, and I noticed nobody remember this for me. I went to the gas station. The gas was $1.99 in Palm Springs. So we went through all of that. Under fast forward, President Obama, Biden took over at a hard time, like President Obama did. And like President Obama, he got no respect or appreciation for what he did, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. President Biden even did more than President Obama. And when I heard them talking about they're going to pay people's rent, okay? I'm hitting it as hard as I can. I don't want my cup to jump out. I'm tired of that. I went through 3 cups. Is it 3? 2. So anyway, he got blamed. And people got mad at Biden. Well, the only thing I blame Biden for was not taking up for himself. Ain't nobody gonna leave office in a mess. Millions of people unemployed because they can't go out because millions don't die all over the world. And so I think people think everything's supposed to go back to normal. You change presidents and everything just go back 100%. I mean, I don't know, life don't work that way. So now they have given the unless God intervenes, people can look for it. And then Republicans going when stuff is high again, because prices are going down. I noticed that, and I'm grateful. One time I went to a store called Albertsons out here. Excuse me. I went to Albertsons. And I was going to get, they had cornstarch in the container. Dang, I used a lot of that. Oh, this bottle stuff takes stuff. So, cornstarch in the container. Then people wanted $4 and something cent. Boy, I got over piker that day. I said, I will not pay. And then it was like a shortage. I remember it was like a shortage on cornstarch. And I know I had to be going. I'm like, they never had hardly Argo. I don't know what happened. It was a mess. So anyway, oh no. I know what I'm gonna do. So I finally got the Argo back in stock. It was hard. I couldn't understand it. I go to the store, no Argo. Only thing they have is that stuff nobody like. Sonya Nicole likes it though. Most people don't like Maizena. But I think maizena might be one of the purest starches you could eat because you could taste the corn in it. Funny how we don't like the corn, but this is probably because they bleach this stuff, you know. Now I don't use my whole, almost my whole can here. I have got to go to Ulta to get my Nioxin conditioner. So when I shower for the night, I can wash my hair. And I told the girl I like my Nioxin. She gonna shampoo and condition me with some other stuff. And then I bought it like a fool. Oh, it's at the top. That's interesting. It reached the top, y'all. So now what the people are saying, I just thank God for my mind and how it works. I'm not a short-minded person. I think about stuff. Now people have given this country over to a man that want to be a dictator. He like Putin, Oregon, people don't probably know, Oregon, all them other ones, Kim Jong-un, his people be over there starving. He don't talk, that man Trump don't talk about putting people before a firing squad. The things he was trying to do while in office before was horrible. And they don't win. But this is what I was telling a white boy on Facebook. And I said, you a young white man, you just voted. See, you got to watch who you voting with. Watch who you voting with. He's a young white man starting out in the world, got him a little job. But he's voting with the party that support rich people. You see what I'm saying? That don't believe in unions, don't like unions. They ain't like unions since President FDR was in office. So he voting with them. Then you got black men and Latino men voting with the party that don't like black people, don't like Latino people. I don't care how many so-called acquaintances and stuff they have and take pictures with. You look at what a person does. So here's my top. So when I put this on, I gotta make sure. I need to do it right now because. So black people, Latino men, Trump's sitting up there talking about these folks like a dog, had the comedian calling them names at a rally about 2 weeks ago. And they voted for Trump. So, like I said, I'm very upset. Ooh, what a mess I done made. Very, very upset. Hey. But, and, okay, and then you got white women voting for Trump. But he done took away some of their rights. And they plan to take away the 19th Amendment. That's the women's right to vote. In Project 20, well, that's the white women's right to vote. It was the 19th Amendment. When they gave us a right to vote, they didn't put it in the Constitution. Black people's right to vote comes up for debate every 50 years. You didn't know that? Did you know that? Yeah. So then they voting with the white dudes who's for the rich white men and the KKK. So black men, Hispanic men voting with the KKK. Because they don't like the Democrats who gave them voting rights, civil rights, and the right to live in certain neighborhoods. Put up my beautiful knife. You know, I have a drawer right here. And I don't think he's discovered my drawer. That's why I keep my little stuff in. Like I got some emergency cookies here. And he wouldn't want this. And I keep a spare bottle of hot sauce. Little stuff. So anyways, yeah, you voting against your interests. Okay, and who else did I mention? Now, Asian women and Asian people and Asian people as a whole voted Democratic. Spanish people as a whole voted over for 50% for the Republicans. And black people voted Democratic overall. Oh, where's my towel? Here we go. I don't know. It's a mess. Now this man, every day. Now you never hardly heard from Biden. But every day you're going to hear from Trump. And keep your ears glued. Because he's going to be talking about what he's going to cut. Now, I started to say this on the other video, but I don't know what happened. Did people just not go out and vote? I doubt it. Or did they steal the vote? Great possibility. You're dealing with somebody not like Elon Musk. What's a voting machine? They could have went in there and stole vote. That's why I like paper ballots. I don't know how we went from hanging chads in Florida, if anybody old enough to remember the year 2000 in that election. They had hanging chads. And that's how Bush was able to get in, because silly people went into the voting booth, punched the card, but didn't punch it all the way through. And they considered them votes invalid. What a mess. So anyway, so I told that voice. So the Republican Party is for rich people. Okay. So when the white poor working class go vote for them, working class, poor working class, middle, even when they go vote for them, they're voting for rich people. So they're supporting the rich people, because you know it's not a lot of rich people like there is poor people. There's millions of rich people. I mean poor people, not millions of rich people. In America, we have 1,000 billionaires, and those 1,000 billionaires alone could take care of the millions of poor people. I mean, really, they could make a significant dent in the lives of people. Let me continue. So, right party, people support them, the billionaires, white people. Not all, but most. Then you got women, white women losing their rights, still supported them. Okay, then, what else? What's next? Black people. And a lot of black people are economically disadvantaged. And I consider myself one of them, even though, whatever. Support them. The KKK also supports the Republican Party. So the Republican Party want to take away women's rights, voting rights for black people, and all this other stuff. And there's the problem. I don't know. Maybe I'll fill this up to the brim again. I don't know. Keep going down though. The Democratic Party, they believe in everybody having rights. And I don't have a problem with that. Everybody having rights. And people mad at them for that. Okay. I don't support certain lifestyles. I don't support abortion and all that. I discourage people from getting abortions. Okay? I'd be like, nah, you just got to think about it. You just never know. This child might be a blessing. I ain't never told nobody, go get an abortion. No. I don't believe in that. But I can't stop a woman who wants to do that from doing that. And in the meantime, I vote Democratic. They believe in Social Security, Medicare, all that stuff. Republicans been trying to get rid of for years. They believe in helping poor families eat well, try to live better. Stuff the some Republicans don't support. So my point is, Republicans on their side throw in abortion, this and that, make people mad, and so they get you off your game. Now you don't went and voted for these people, voted to help a rich person. I met this lady at the Mercedes place, and she got a little something going on, I guess, and she was telling me yesterday, billionaires are selling stocks and this and that, and I look at what they do and this and that and so and then she was gonna tell me, she don't even know all my business, but she's gonna tell me, well, you don't have a business, small business, so you don't know. I said, and you don't have a business that can compete with billionaires. You know? So you watching what billionaires do. You know, most billionaires ain't billionaires because they earned it. They had a head start. They had people to help them. So I ain't worried about no billionaire. She didn't vote. I don't know if she voted or not for them, but I asked her if she voted for Trump. She said she didn't vote. Okay. So anyway, I will survive. This is what I was talking about earlier on the video. Save money. If you own YouTube and they sell you check and you got another good source of income, spend a little bit out of that check, put that money up, and let it pile up. And while I'm angry, people got mad because prices went up, but they contributed to that by going and buying up everything. I gotta buy all this, I gotta, and then people be telling me, girl, go stock up. Go, that's being greedy. I ain't gonna go buy everything and the other person can't buy nothing. That's not nice. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Now they don't give the country over. If they did cheat Kamala, they arrested this lady. They arrested this lady for Kamala ballots. I don't know if the video is real or not. It just seems that, I don't know. But if it's true, I'm gonna store it. I would have much more respect for Kamala because I supported her with my little dollars. I sent $100 in. So just do some checking. I'm thirsty, y'all. Do some checking. But I'm just saying. Oh, these pictures are heavy. Let me tell Errol, don't put too much water. I don't know. But I thank God, I'm gonna be all right. But what we gotta understand, we giving a person, not we, I wasn't in it. People don't, they just turned on the government. I know how that feels because I've had people turn on me after I've been good to them. Turned on the Democrats like a barracuda over some high prices. You know what I did when stuff was high? Go to the store and the chicken thighs would be like $8 a pack. I get 2 packs. Where I used to get 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 if they was $3 and call it a day for a month or two. I get 2 packs and just go back to the store. You ain't got to buy everything the way you used to buy. If everything is something else I wanted was super high, I just, okay, I get a little bit. You got to learn. I learned how to function. And but people got mad. And then, who drives a gas guzzler every day? I ain't driving no gas guzzling car every day. Not me. For the last, I don't know how many years. I think since 2009. 2007. I had a big car. Always had a big car and a little car. I had a BMW. For some reason, I don't remember the BMW using a lot of gas like that. It was a fast car. That car was fast. I had a 740 IL. Then I switched to the Mercedes. And that car was pretty good on gas. But this one I got now is a guzzler. But anyway, I ain't drive that car every day. No. Who putting $100 and some worth of gas in a car? I don't care if I gotta take people to soccer practice, kitchen practice, whatever. I'm not doing that. Driving a big old truck. I had to make something work smaller. Not the when I found out my friend had a Prius and he told me the gas to fill it up would be like $15 a week. And he went from where he lived in Temecula to LA. I had to get that car. And I've saved money. So this is 23 minutes. I'm gonna stop. But I got more to say. But I do know it's getting ready. America has changed. So a lot of people are like, they're gonna get rid of the Mexicans. They're gonna get rid. Yeah, well, think about that. You might be going to the store and you wonder why your product ain't on the shelf again. And they got one cashier in the front and they just can't help you. And so, I agree we do have an immigration problem, but we do have a labor issue. Companies don't like to pay people. And then they allow things to get expensive because they let corporations get in here and run rent and run other stuff. And I had to get rid of my cable, charging me $160 a month for nothing. Now, some of that was late charges now. I had to give it up. I got my T-Mobile box. I got to plug it in. They claim. I'm kind of nervous to plug it in because if I plug it in, if it don't work, I'm going to be mad. They claim just plug it in. Okay, so what's going to happen when they get rid of the Mexicans? And it is a lot of people, a lot of them over here. But guess what? Oh, that's going to be some repercussions. And remember, corporations don't like to see their money go down. They like to see it go up. And then it's a cruel system. That's why you have to learn to live in the system and work the system. Because if you living in this system, I'm going to turn this off in a minute and start over. If you living in this system and, what I want to say, and not adjusting. You got to know how to adjust. If steak is too high, I'm just going to make some hamburger patties. Hamburger patties get too high, maybe I'm going to start eating some chicken. You have to adjust. You just can't be all spoiled and, they ain't this and that. No, you have to adjust. Nope. So this is part 2. I'll be back.